Oh, this is a pretty long fight. Yeah, the reason why I didn't want to... Well, I didn't feel like recording all of the times I would be fighting this guy. Because... just looking at the time. You could easily spend a lot of time on this boss if you're not managing. And if you would have to start over and over, it would take... You could say that every time you fight this guy, I don't think you would have any problems getting to this final form. And you could easily spend 20 to 30 minutes each every time you would attempt him. And that's when things will get a bit repetitive, and I wouldn't really want to be like that, having to commentate on something over again. Oh well, we're at this point now, so we're just going to keep going. Still, I did want to get this this video out fairly soon, so regardless what I'm saying, I would still marathon or play this game over and over until I would actually beat them. So I can say something and I do something completely different. It's like I'm not listening to myself even. Anyway, I have not seen him using vanity before. So what I do is to remove charm, because the charmed person sometimes actually tends to heal your enemy, and I don't want that, so that's why I get rid of that. And I will also be removing the poison. Basically, because it's the final fight, there's no bars holded. I'm not going to limit myself by saying that I shouldn't use some items and such. So you could say that I'm going full out on this. Now, let's see if I actually pay attention to what course he's recreating, so that I'm not actually missing out on something. Oh, that's a close one. So the solution is to have Surf heals up. And there we go. I did wonder a little bit what I needed to do, but kinda looks like if he's not down yet, I'm gonna have to use this Soma drop for all three of them. And even if he would still be up and running after I would unload spells until I would run out of the mana once again, luckily I still have quite a few Soma drops left to do that. In a way, I would say that this boss fight is not quite as epic as I thought. This one is mostly about who will survive the longest. Or rather, it's about slowly wearing him down. Him, she, it. Oh, sorry, I keep saying that. It's not really important, but for me it's just somehow... Still, I need to get it right. Anyway, so now he has the ice and the fire shield up. Yep, this guy definitely has a lot of health. We have run out of options, Commander. Ah, well, Sergeant, we're just gonna have to use that. Okay, so I need to use that on Surf now. Yeah, let's have Gale do it. So much rock. Now, I might have told you before at some point, but I do really like boss fights in general in games. Bosses are they're different from normal enemies, and they're there to, the role they play is, I am not your normal type of grunt you have to defeat. I am much stronger. And they usually have some pretty good music on them. And of course, the final boss has to be very big. But this one actually doesn't necessarily have the worst attacks or abilities I've ever seen. But one part I really like about SMT games is they have some in general they have some fairly enjoyable fights. You have to think, and you can't just sleep yourself throughout the fights. Because if you make a mistake, you are going to get your ass kicked. Well, speaking of this boss at all, actually, it just kind of strikes me as a bit odd. I've said it before, but I'll say it again. I mean, it's like it just feels like this boss just came out of nowhere. I mean, I knew I would have to deal with Angel at some point, but it had been so long since I actually talked to her at the beginning of the game, so you could say that for a long time I had completely forgotten about her. The only thing I had on my mind was that I had to defeat all of the, most likely fight all of the clan leaders at some point, and then after that I would have to go to the Karma Temple, but it just feels like in between there's just this black hole of something. Someone should have filled me in on some details, because yeah, oh, I had to fight Angel. She certainly turns into this super huge monster I have to defeat, and But I'm not sure what it's actually going to... What's going to come out of... what's going to happen after I defeat her? I guess we're gonna have to see, but... To me it just feels like... There's some plot holes in this storyline. I just... Or maybe I'm forgetting something. Someone actually did tell me something about it at some point. But I just get the feeling that no one did, so... It just feels like, what am I doing here? I mean, am I not supposed to go to Nirvana after this, or? Kind of funny there. She's changing her hands every time something happens. Didn't really I didn't really pay attention to that at all. For example, she's holding her hands like that. But when she gets hits, she changes the fingers around a little bit to a more intricate pattern. Now she's doing that again, and now she changed them. Okay, yeah, sorry, I'll stop. It's just that this fight is so long. I'm not sure I can keep up commentating this soon. Please let it be over soon. Oh, there we go. Good riddance.